All right. See how many games we can win today. Okay. Not the last taking so long to start it. Alright, so recently I changed my health items. Mainly because I wanted to do more damage versus just, being able to stay alive. Since I've been playing with more people who give me support, so that being the case, I went ahead and got rid of my leftovers. But I think that's just a natural progression of the game because I think leftovers is mainly a thing for what's the name of the Pokemon? I think Snorlax. Alright, here we go. So I'm playing a Night Owl and Saturn. It's my brother and his wife, so we figure we get on here and see if we can win some games. So we're just chilling on this Saturday. And they got a Pikachu up top too. They got a Pikachu, so nice. Looks like down bottom they're doing pretty good. Alright, they're pushing. Alright, so it's 3 up top on us. All we gotta do is just defend. They got advantage on bottom at this point. Hey, watch out there. Alright, let's see. Dang it, they got oh no, they finally got me. Hey, bro, just defend. Dang it. Hey, stop it. No, it's going again. Dang. It's kind of difficult playing on top at this point. We're 3-2 now, but I don't think we're doing bad at all. 18 more points left before it's destroyed. Nice. They destroyed one of their zones on bottom. Bro, defend. Retreat. Nice, we finally got some backup up here. Nice, and we got Rotom too. Nice, unit move unlocked. Yeah, Pikachu, can't figure that, finally. You guys are playing our game so far. I think, are they all going down bottom? Dang it. Somebody kill the Pikachu. Yes, nice. Whew. It's a pretty close game. I think... Oh no, Zapdos is alive too? Dang it. Question now is, do we get Zapdos or not? Come on. Oh nice, we got Zapdos. Ah, okay, sweet. Starting off with a win feels pretty good. Dang, alright, so I don't think I'll be up there on points, but I should be pretty high on damage. Should be pretty high on damage. Yeah, 34 points, but here we go, damage. Yep. Ooh. Nah, that's not that button. I don't even remember how to take a screenshot with my phone. Haha, there we go. Where's this? Fast 40. Let's see if Fast 40 joins us. Ah, he's on the team. Oh. So I think we can only team up with 3 people? Oh well. That sucks. I'm gonna have to Google that because, feels pretty bad. Let's see. Dang, matches are going pretty quick today. Obviously, they definitely got some synergy going on there. I'm not trying to push by myself too much. But I also know Greninja gets stronger late game by a lot. So I think once we can get to like level 10 or 14 or around there, get the ultimate, we should be good set. No, that's just... Please don't push too much into the throat again. I'm looking forward to getting my, oh man, your ninja died. Nice, evolve. Oh man, they got me. Dang, they scored on us? Oh my god. Don't push, dude. Just level up. Damn, they're just throwing gold zones from bottom too. Nice, I finally got Volt Echo. We can definitely use some help up front. But I think that's mainly because we just haven't leveled up enough yet. Like I gotta get my ultimate before we start pushing. Seems like that first goes up to, oh no, they got real time. Wow, getting just destroyed up front. Finally, I think in months. Oh my god. I don't think we scored on them at all. But now since they're dead, I think don't push too much. Come on, retreat, retreat, retreat. Oh, they killed all of us? And then they're gonna get real time. Nice, that threw him good again. We should be able to go score some points. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it by myself.
Power on.
Oh. Oh. Damn, man. Man, Venusaur is a tank. Just gotta see if we get roll time at this point. I mean, Zapdos. Mm. Come on, somebody steals Zapdos from them. No, oh man, opposing team got it? We have two people dead. Two people in the center, so they only have one that could score, I think. Oh no, they're scoring a home base. Again? Mm. Well, it's not like we have a choice though. It's either score or lose at this point. Dang it. Yeah, now they're gonna play defense. Man. Wow. Hmm. I think we just died too much in the top step now. 100 points. The ninja got 100 points, but man. Let's see. How many team members can be in a Pokemon U19? Okay, looking at the team size. Players who are playing solo rank match gets hilarious. Still up in 2 teams. Oh, apparently there's a Reddit thread about it. When I try to kill the match of forces, you cannot net the match. 4 players on the team, even though I'm not. Okay. That's exactly what I was looking for. So apparently, I guess they don't make teams of 4 because it makes it to where the 4th guy might not enjoy the match. So because the 4th guy might not enjoy the match, that's why I guess most games just allow you to make teams of 3. Gotcha. Come on, come this way, focus. If that's your name. Not worried about scoring wood. Just trying to get some levels. Nice. That one hit gun got knocked it. No, I'm not gonna kill him. He has potion. God dang, man. I can't believe Reach got me. You guys left me by myself. Oh my gosh. Gasly, what you doing, homie? Come on, Gasly, I need some backup, please. Is he trying to get a score? Looking at the map, seeing where Gasly is at, he must be trying to score already. At home base for them? He's gonna die now. The Lucario is down there. Snorlax now. Yes, they're gonna try to go for roll time. Roll time once he shows up. Nice, finally running. Yeah, but I'm not killing this Snorlax, I know that for sure. Not even gonna try it. Defending by myself up here, man, this is rough. They should be doing pretty great down top there. They have 3 people on there. Oh no, they actually got real time. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Okay, defending by myself. The power stuck around. At least I got my ultimate finally on there. Stop him, yep. Then we got him nice. Get some levels off of that. That definitely missed. Nice. Thunder plus. Now I just need a Volt attack plus and I'm pretty good. I didn't try to score there. Finally, Hunter, are you here to help me right now? Finally? Come on. Oh man. All these people and he's still all dying. Come on, don't get there before I get back. Please. Oh my gosh, Hunter, why didn't you jump? Oh no. Place young. Hunter's staying in home base now. So we get XP points and shields and they got what? Roll time coming at us. I think we just let the roll time pass. Alright, so once we get down to the last 2 minutes, then my 50 points should really make a difference. But yeah, I think for now the best thing I can do is probably just sit back and wait. Alright, Zapdos is up. Come on, Bessie, how do you target me, dude? Score, score, Hunter, score, Hunter, score. Oh my gosh. Damn. At least we just read one of those ones. Nice, so we have a huge lead. Damn, they're getting 80 points. They only have 3 people alive though, so. No, destroy it, destroy it, destroy it. Oh gosh, man. Let's see if we win this. Either way, it's gonna be a super close game. So my battery's at 16. Okay, never mind. I guess not a close game. Dang, Mike was slaughtering out there. Carrying the whole team. But let's see if he wins on damage. Only 59? Well, Mike had 102. Damn. I should do that Haunter life right there, because the fact that he went ahead and just ditched me like the first half of the game, it's like, what the heck? Veteran class 5. Let's see. Oh shoot, they probably went on me already. I was sitting here thinking I was waiting on somebody else. Nice, so hopefully it looks like his teammate's playing pretty decent. Nice. Don't go try to score yet, homie. Oh my gosh, the power up? Come on, man, retreat. Just retreat, homie, don't fight, don't fight. Alright. Come on, dude, don't fight, don't push. There's no reason to push at this point, you gotta level up. And it's 2 up top, so it should be 3 down bottom as well. Come on, dude, don't push, don't push. Yeah, this is backup. I need my Volt Tackle at this point, I think. That should change the game up here. Come on, dude. Run, go here, go here, go here, go here. Don't. Oh my gosh. Come on, dude, retreat. There we go, Volt Tackle. Yeah, there we go, got it. Dang, look how your ultimate is off the chain. Come on, Savant. Come on, Savant. Hope you run away. No. Come on, yo, I need some help. Come on, shut down. Let's go try to get Rotom. Dang! Dang, they killed me. Didn't even get one of them. It's 3-on-2. Oh, they're gonna score in this bet. Get back on the base, get back on the base, get back on the base, back on the base. How many points do I have? 48 points? Might as well wait the 11 seconds at this point. Come on, man. Oh, man, come on. Shut down, defend, 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 defend. Oh, they're going for Zapdos? And they got Zapdos. Just defend people's... Oh, 4 of us are dead? And they all have 0 points to score, so easily can defend. But we'd rather... Oof, it's a big loss right there. Damn. But, let's check the damage. 9,000. Okay. I guess I'll go bottom next time. Go bottom and see if we can maybe shutdown is done for the night. Oh, okay, she's not done, so she just accidentally left. Okay, I was about to say, I'm just gonna queue up some Magic the Gathering games then. Okay, I guess she left again. Okay, let's see. I'll figure out what's going on with that. Alright, so I wasn't playing this thing this morning, this modern showcase challenge, but unfortunately, I was still driving home and I felt tired on the road, so I decided to stop and just take a break versus try to ensure I make it home for this. But I know there's one in about like, what is it? 2 weeks? So the one in about 2 weeks, that's the one I'm gonna be looking at participating in. But let's see, Circuit Menders, Forged Mind, this is the last real variant that I was playing. And I thought about making some changes to it, like adding a Platinum Angel. Platinum Empyrean is also really good as well. But Platinum Angel I think is better. I was thinking about replacing a Volatile Rig. And what else was on my mind? Okay, I guess I'll change the stream title. My brother went offline as well, so I'm gonna assume maybe they're done for the night. Yeah, they said they're done for the night. Alright, so let's see, what else was I saying? Yeah, I was looking at adding Platinum Angel along with like the Worm Coil is extremely good. And I think it's the best thing as far as gaining life. I think double Circuit Menders is probably a little much to ask for, so I'll replace one of those with a Walking Ballista to ensure we can kill Ravagans. And let's see if I can get some lo-fi music on here. Lo-fi, there we go, some lo-fi beats. Aha. Y'all probably tired of hearing the same lo-fi music over and over though.
Power on.
Okay, this is turned up kind of loud. Alright, skip the sad. There we go, got some background music going. Alright, so those were the changes I was looking at making. Now let's see. Alright, so your life total can't change. This Platinum Empyrean is ability wise is extremely attractive because the fact that it has 8 damage to actually kill it is pretty significant. Granted, it still dies to a fatal push or something, but that is pretty significant. Let's see, I have 3 scrangs, 3 steerings. 4 though. 4 versus 8. Which one is better? Oh man, I think I'll try out Platinum Empyrean. But then that would make me look at my sideboard and wonder what all I need to cut. Alright, so let's see. What was that? Because I don't need any more. Same with this thing. Sometimes Pokemon. I guess I should change the stream title to Magic Gathering, right? Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Alright, if I'm gonna look at the life thing, mainly. I guess that means what? Osto and Retro Bomb. One of my sideboards dedicated to just life. Nothing actually. I do know though we can get rid of Golos, and I guess Golos we can use Platinum Angel in place of it. Then maybe put Platinum Empyrean main deck. Alright, this stops life loss. That stops me. That stops life loss. This stops me from losing the game altogether. It stops me from drawing so I can't lose. I guess ultimately though, Platinum Angel stops just loss in general. So it's almost arguable to say as long as I can find a way to make it indestructible and have... I guess there's always ways around things, right? So even if I make it indestructible hexproof, they can still use something like probably Damnation or whatever to just make me exile everything. I think Damnation is destroy all creatures. But they could force me to sacrifice it or something, and it's like, I don't really want to play into that too much, I think. Let's see, did my man Young Dingo get any trophies this week? Yes, Dingo got a trophy. Got a trophy on the 21st, so 2 days ago. Feels good. Many None is still number 1, 42 at this point, so apparently figured the meta out and playing what's best. Which, can't blame him at all. But for us, we just play Tron, so we be Tronin. So let's record this, why not? Alright, so that's the start of the first game. And made some pretty significant changes to the deck, I think. We added in 1 copy of Platinum Empyrean to the main deck to avoid us from losing life, which could be pretty significant, especially if we go against burn, right? Then we added 1 copy of Platinum Angel to the sideboard over Golos. Golos was pretty amazing, yes, but usually Golos died before we could really see it being as impactful as it could be. Along with the fact that I do not play any Emrakul, the Aeon's Thorn anymore, so I don't take an extra turn for casting it. So because I had those downside with, you know, not quite being able to fully utilize the stuff in my deck, that's why I went ahead and made the changes. Alrighty, let's see. We should get matched up pretty quick, I think. Let's go back to the league details. 1,700 people playing. Yeah, should get matched up pretty quick. Or at least I hope so anyways. Alright. Karzov. Can't say I know the name, but still. Axe of the Warmonger. I don't think I know that one. Alright, so Paladin first 2 hands, and then magically get to turn 3 Tron. Feels good. They're probably gonna know that we're playing Tron at this point. Especially Ensnaring Bridge, that's probably gonna throw them off. Walking Ballista. Ugin. I think those are the only super significant cards. Well, also Blast Zone. Let's be honest, that could become significant. But let's see, since we have a Platinum Empyrean, if they play a Gadok Teague, I can still... Wait. I think Gadok Teague stops non-creature spells above 4 mana, right? So if that's how Gadok Teague works, then I should be okay. But I'm not gonna really put my bet on it at this point. Okay, where do I want to put this thing? Let's go down here. Okay, game ready? I'm at 24:42. Okay, let's see. Alright, priority is now mine. Yield until my turn. Let's see about this delay. Audio default, recording, replay buffer, stream delay. Let's put the stream delay at 60 seconds. They're on Tron as well, so let's get into Tron first. Let's see, power plant, mine, tower. They asked for a copy of my list. I guess they're intrigued by what they're looking at. E-Tempo, which means that they're on E-Tron. Okay, Spellskite. I could live with that. Nice. This card stops the ability of Spellskite, by the way. So we know Liquid Metal Coating is what wins this match. If we could find it right here. Alright, let's stop the land that makes 2 mana. Underworld Cookbook? Underworld Cookbook Tron. Can't say I've seen that anytime recently. Let's destroy that. Let's get that out there. Let's face facts. We have 4 cards in hand, so why not use them all, right? See what stops them from getting ahead at this point. 6 mana. I want to put something out that's significant on 6, but nothing quite in the main deck. Yeah, let's look at the Possess Portal. And then see what else we draw into. Okay, he's scooped. Possess Portal MVP here. Alright, so since they are on E-Tron, obviously Wormcoil is good, all the card pieces are good. Ugin is, I think, a loss here. It could be good if it ultimates, but I think that's a little too slow. Walking Ballistas, I guess they're decent blockers, but the fact that they can block along with being able to ping something is pretty decent. We have really no use for relic or spyglass, I think. So I guess we'll go down on just the spyglass. The circuit mender we can do without. We're not trying to go toe to toe with damage on them. Let's put a pitting needle in here. And old stone is not bad. Guess that means we get rid of relic. It's kind of a weird game because I know they're on Tron, and recently there have been E-Tron decks that run one copy of Karn Liberated. So because that's the case, I guess I'll also go ahead and update my list. I said the portal is their favorite magic card. Let's see. Stream deck. So that's why they went ahead and scooped. They knew exactly what my deck did. Export this. Let's call it 3. Yeah, let's just call it 2. Alright, so our hand starting out is pretty much perfect this time around because we get all 3 pieces of Tron, we have Karn Liberated, we have Ensnaring Bridge to stop them from attacking us with big things. It's just a good day for us here. As long as I don't play the wrong Tron land, I should definitely not be able to lose this. But let's update this. My decks, upload new, browse. Okay, where did it save it as? Documents. 2, there we go. Yeah, put Walking Ballista out on 1, so they're trying to just deal damage and get in there quick before, you know, Baby Karn comes and slows things down for him. What's more important? I think Baby Karn is actually more important here because he can stop this from working, then stop one of those from working. And then next turn I'll just do Big Karn and come in and do the cleanup. Alright, let's destroy this. I know my opponent here is definitely a Tron enthusiast as well, so feels very, very nice. I really kind of don't care if there's a Saga survives, because I can just exile it next turn or the turn after. Huh, I don't even have my own thing up here. My channel. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Oof, man, I went into the Matrix just now. I guess I should update my stream deck, right? Copy URL. Hopefully we get another follower from that. It would be pretty nice. Alright, let's see. Guess I'll throw up my logo again just to start recording the next game. Alright, so going into game number 2. Oh, this doesn't show my chat if I'm not full screened. Feels a little bit bad. Jimmy. Okay. Tron Nation's not in. Tron Nation is in here. Alright, so game 1 that was fairly simple. It's Tron versus Tron. Definitely nothing complicated to it. Now though, going into game number 2, that's when things are gonna get a little bit more interesting. Alright, let's go. Gingerbread 22. Okay, let's see. What am I trying to do here? Okay, alright, so they have a Giganta, so I don't think they're on Tron. I think they're on something besides Tron. So I guess something with the companions, keep this. Okay, we do not need 2 great creators. Let's just get rid of Circumender. They have Giganta. I don't think they're on something that's super fast damage wise, unless it's burn. But I think it's most likely control. Underworld Cookbook control? Oh, stream manager over here. Underworld Cookbook control. Alright, so I guess they're on Urza Sagas, right? Academy Manufactor. If you would create a clue token. Oh, Emery Lurker in the latch, so they can cast. Oh, it's Time Sieve. If we can get Kind Great Creator out there, we should slow them down tremendously, because Kind Great Creator stops both Underworld Cookbook and Time Sieve from working. Casting some from their grave, probably Time Sieve. Oh, Springleaf Drum. How many do they have to sacrifice? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. They're approaching 5 pretty closely here, so there's no point in me trying to destroy one of their artifacts, because if I destroy it, they're just going to recast it with Emery. So let's see, mine, power plant, let's get a tower. Alright, let's just pass the next turn. Yo, Fireworks, I appreciate the follow, by the way. I don't think I said that earlier. And Shimer Zenskind. Is it Shimer Zenskind? On Earth? Oof. Okay. They don't have time sieve yet. So that's one thing we have going for us. Since they don't have time sieve yet, we play Kind Great Creator, we get Ratchet Bomb, destroy all the zero cost artifacts. They had a time sieve. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if they have a way to lock us in the loop. They know we have Tron next turn, so I guess they will be trying to... Oh my gosh, that's 1, 2, 3. I don't think they're gonna go for it. They're not gonna have enough mana. So next turn I think they're gonna go for it. Unless they try to... Asmo random discard is in Koldar. Oh, they got another cookbook. Okay, yeah, they can go for it now. Because now they're just gonna create artifacts, which creates a bunch. Time sieve, 1 extra turn each turn. Then pretty much attack me for 1 damage until I die. Granted, they're gonna attack for 4 next turn. Let's see how my hand. Alright, so we know for a fact we're gonna be putting Pithing Needle into the main deck since we already have the Sorcery of Spyglass in there. I think either most likely we're gonna name Underworld Cookbook as the thing. They took an extra turn, right? I'm pretty sure they did because Time Save is tapped. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be putting Pithing Needle into the main deck along with... What else are we gonna change? I guess Ensnaring Bridges are not too bad here, right? We only had 20 minutes, so... I wonder if this keeps just yielding just because of the fact that I never actually get to my upkeep. That's something to follow, I guess. Or to try out. But yeah, so Pithing Needle, Sorcery of Spyglass. We all know that all the Karns are extremely great at, you know, turning off artifacts, so that's Pithing Needle, Sorcery of Spyglass, 4 Karns. So that's already 6 cards that can stop their deck. And then we can do a Platinum Angel, that's 7. Platinum Imperion, that's 8. So potentially 8 cards right there that we could put in. That obviously would just have amazing payoffs for us. So it doesn't actually skip through it. I'll just concede though. There's no point in having them do that. It's just gonna be attack win. Eventually. Alright, so Relic is actually not bad here, along with Cage, Pithing Needle, Ratchet Bomb is decent. Oldstone is pretty good. I think Platinum Angel. And what else? I know Bottled Colister and Ensnaring Bridge is pretty much a lock as far as combat damage goes. But they could play Otawara the Soaring City. Let's see if anything was said in here. But yeah, they could play a copy of Otawara the Soaring City, in which case they could bounce my bridge and then win. But I think Circuit Mender is really not going to be doing too much work here. What else? I know Ugin is definitely not going to be doing amazing work here. Walking Ballistas, I think we can just take them all out, right? Because we're not really trying to out damage them at this point. We're just trying to shut their deck down and then see if we can win through that. But our anti-lose conditions here are pretty strong. That's what? 9 cards that specifically stop their deck. Possibly 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 cards that definitely have huge payoffs here. And we did mainly only see them using attack damage, so maybe bridges come in handy as well. So ideally, possibly 20 cards that can get us to where we need to be at. Alright, let's see. This hand we're definitely not going to keep. Same for this one. Alright, now 3 power plants. That's... Do we have a power plant in exile? We have a tower in exile. Alright, so since we have a tower in exile, just one. I'm going to say we powder this, but we put the power plants back, of course. Alright, and then we go ahead and keep this. So we have, what, 2 power plants in exile? Yeah, we have 1 power plant, 2 power plants in exile, and 1 tower. So we already have a tower, so we're just looking for a power plant. But seeing as though our deck is down a total of 13 cards, alright, they might have substituted in counter spells as well, which is a little bit on the annoying side, but can't say I'm surprised. What's more important here? Getting rid of Underworld Cookbook or discard a card from your hand, create a food? I think I don't want to help them go ahead on mana. It just feels like a bad idea to do that. So we'll just leave the Underworld Cookbook. If they generate tokens, so be it. That along with the fact that we have 2 Karn Grade Creators in hand, if we can cast them, we'll definitely be in a winning position. Ledger Shredder. Bobble. Okay, so they're getting to the point where they're trying to set up for the big win. The big reveal at the end there. Alright, if we get power plant from the top, we're just way ahead here. If not, then we're just gonna think. I'm debating if I want to play the Basishu or just keep it in case they put Time Sieve out, but if they get Emery as well, nothing matters, right? Okay, what's more important here? I'm really not worried about the Ledger Shredder. I think let's just get the tower out there and go ahead and get the O-Stone out there. At least O-Stone can potentially kill all their artifacts and pretty much give us a new slate as far as the board goes. Then I guess we can put the Blast Zone out next turn. Or just, I want to say try to wait out the Urza Saga getting a Pithing Needle to name Oblivion Stone, so we could just destroy it, but... Oh, there's the Emery Lurker in the Lodge. Okay, so now the thing that's going to help us out more is extremely obvious, and it is definitely a power plant, so we could board wipe. Aether Spellbomb. So I guess if I try to destroy everything, they're gonna bounce their Emery back to their hand. They could look at what's on top of our deck now, though. Yep. That way they can, you know, make sure this Emery stays alive, because I think it's going to be pretty significant. Mine. Oof. Oh. I think it's a given what I play here, right? If they don't stop Karn, then it stops a lot of things that they're gonna try to do. If they do counter Karn, that means next turn we could just use O-Stone. Yield to this turn. Next turn we can use O-Stone to board wipe, for sure. Karn being out here stops Emery for sure. Whew, I feel like I'm leaning more now into going to get an ensnaring bridge. And I have no bridges on the sideboard, which means I have 3 bridges in the main deck. I do have Ulamog here, so that's one card that's not going to bug our hand down. Ledger Shredder. If I play land, then go get bridge, that would stop Ledger Shredder from being able to attack next turn, because I know they're going to connive every turn, right? It's kind of just how their deck works. Sylvan's Crying gets stuck in my hand, but okay. Alright, let's say I put Besiege you out there. Put Besiege you out there. What else would I do though? They're gonna name something with Pithing Needle, for sure. I could just go ahead and go get Power Plant, then play a bridge. Then granted I'd have too many cards in hand, but I think we can survive that. Or maybe we just play for Karn. So Power Plant. Alright, so next turn we have Tron online. They have a Time Sieve. Do we have a Pithing Needle in exile? We do not. They could just tap Emery, replay whatever artifact I destroy. They have a cookbook in here as well. See, what's the condition for this? Choose a card in your graveyard, cast that card this turn. I would basically be helping them connive more, right? Which would mean they would only be able to deal more damage, so is that really worth it? If Karn stays alive, we could just win. See, for sure they're going to be able to kill Karn next turn. Because they do have this, they're going to make an artifact. So, let's see, Karn's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Maybe not getting a bridge there was a bad idea, but we'll see. They did not get a Pithing Needle, and they also did not make another token, which I'm kind of surprised by. Alright, so Karn is dead. I'm taking 2 damage. Obviously, Blast Zone on 1 is just for the best. Maybe I should have just held up Blast Zone. They have 1, 2, 3 mana available, but they would have to get their Thought Monitor out. Do they have to pay any mana to use Time Sieve, I wonder? They don't. Probably their hand is probably not that great, so they're debating if they want to just. Oh no, they had a Time Sieve. Alright, so them having a Time Sieve. Undo yield through this turn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They would have to sacrifice Time Sieve as well. Okay, nice. We got a turn. They got a turn, we got a turn. Everybody gets a turn around here. Nice, so get the power plant out there now. Might as well go ahead and destroy everything, right? Yeah, I feel like this is right. Destroy everything. Alright, so they're gonna take 2 turns. Since they're gonna take 2 turns, what's the most important thing to do here? We could get Liquid Metal Coating, actually name one of their lands, that way they don't have lands. I'm at 18 minutes, they're at 14. So we could turn off lands, or we could just get Ensnaring Bridge. Seems like damage is the main way that they win, so I think we're laying into Ensnaring Bridge here. At least with Ensnaring Bridge, even if Karn is dead, we still have some kind of way to stop them. But man, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be very rough. Let's see. I wonder if their extra turns stacked up. I know in the past I had taken infinite turns with my Planeswalkers, and the extra turns did stack up. So I guess what's going to be important here is if their extra turns stacked up, then that's going to make things a whole lot more difficult for us. But if they did not, because the card is worded that says, after this turn, take an extra turn. Okay, it does. Alright, so since their extra turns stacked up, they're gonna have one more turn to see what they can do. But after this, we should be able to empty our hand. Once our hand is empty, I don't think they'll be able to attack us, which means attacking is not gonna be how they win. Emery coming out here. And if they cast anything else, they connive, in which case they cannot kill Karn Great Creator. And I think they want to deal as much damage to it as possible, unless they have an instant spell to cast while they attack. But I think they probably are just going to settle for the 2 damage. Because I think Karn is too scary to just leave alive out there. Yep, and it looks like I was right. They're just settling for the 2 damage for right now. And probably hoping that I don't have anything good to play. Let's cancel that for now. Let's just go ahead and draw real quick. See what we get. If we don't get anything good, we could just fail fetch. Just use what's the name? Definitely don't get anything good. Sylvan, Scrang, and don't fetch anything, so we lower our hand size. So I guess we get Cataracts out there. Fail fetch. This makes them connive, but that's not the worst. The Emery Lurker and the Lash is really what we need to kill here. The only other thing with it is it's a legendary card, which means that most likely they have another one in hand because it's like the main part of their deck. Here we go, fail fetching. This plus on Karn. Make nothing into a creature. Yield through this turn. We don't want to use Blast Zone on 3 as well because Emery's on 3, so is what's saving our life right now. This Ensnaring Bridge. So I guess the best they can do is just attack with Emery for 1 each turn, but that's also saying that we're drawing into more better options. Yep, there's the 1 damage coming in. Because ultimately I think Karn Great Creator is what's saving our life here. Unearth, Manufacturer. Okay, so if, oh no, Manufacturer is on 1 as well. So I guess now getting Blast on the 3 actually makes sense. Kills 2 pieces of their combo. And I guess we'll be able to use Karn for 1 turn after that. And in that 1 turn, we're just going to have to go get another Ensnaring Bridge. And kind of hope that they don't have a counter spell. Which wouldn't ideally put us back in the leader position, because if they have a counter, that means we're going to take probably 4 damage from Ledger Shredder every turn. Since I do see them being able to, you know, get Ledger Shredder to connive a couple more times. Nice, got it. Nice, we would have drawn into Karn plus Platinum Empyrean. Whew, that was a close but good game. Alright, the fact that they scooped to a bridge tells me that bridge is probably the way we win these games. But at the same time, 4 copies of bridge in the main deck is just, I think, not that great. Maybe. Also, 4 copies of bridge means that we just rule out attacking for us altogether. But seeing as though we're just stopping them from winning. It's a somewhat of a difficult choice here. Because this Wormcoil, I feel like will get stuck in our hand. So I kind of want to replace it for something. But at the same time, Wormcoils are good, man. Oh, tough choices. What did my opponent say? I think they said something about Karn something. while I was clicking the button, so it didn't record the message. Kind of makes me sad. Oh my gosh, natural Tron, let's go. They went ahead and fetched on my turn. What do I want to name here? Underworld Cookbook or Time Sieve? Underworld Cookbook. Alright, so we named the Underworld Cookbook. Oh, Kind Great Creator is what I have in hand too. Oh my gosh. Wow, this was a excellent start for us, but it doesn't mean that we've won yet. I wanted them to not use their Flooded Strand to fetch, and then I would name it. Ledger Shredder coming out here. Alright, so now we're looking at just trying to lower our hand size, but let's see. We have Kind Great Creator coming in next turn. After that, I guess Kind Great Creator and Ensnaring Bridge, right? Another Ledger Shredder? So it looks like they're just trying to go for a Ledger Shredder win here. So this makes Ensnaring Bridge absolutely a beast if I can get it out. Time Sieve going into the graveyard. You also have Urza's Saga too, which is pretty significant, I'd say. Alright, Karn going out now means that he dies, but I don't think we really have much of a choice here. Cage. Cage is also pretty nice, but I think we just need to get Bridge first. Also, it's stopping the Springleaf Drum there is pretty significant because they could have countered if we didn't have that. Makes them connive, but Karn was pretty much gonna die here no matter what. Shadow Spear. The one good thing we can look forward to here is after this turn they should not be able to attack. And then once I cast Ulamog, exile. Oof, they actually just got a construct token. So I guess that means they are pretty much at this point admitting that only combat damage is gonna make them win this game. Which I am okay with, because we can stop combat damage, so it feels pretty good. And we got another Kind Great Creator. Alright, let's go ahead and go fetch a tower. Alright, let's see. If we lower our hand size, we're trying to lower our hand size as most as we can here. So let's go ahead and get Karn out there first, right? That way we stop this from being able to, this from being able to make mana. Alright, we have 4 cards in hand. We have 4 mana. We can cast Serum Powder. Cage, I think, is the only option here. They connive, but that's fine. I guess one thing I should have considered is them having an Ottawa, the Soaring City. But if they have Ottawa, the Soaring City, Karn dies. But then the turn after, I'd be able to reinforce bridge or just play Ulamog and exile both their Ledger Shredders. Nice, so they're stuck on 2 mana as well. So let's exile both their mana. Both their lands, I should say, not their mana. Now, how do we win this? Alright, so I think now we could just destroy their bauble. What we're gonna try to do here is next turn, obviously we're gonna go get Possessed Portal, puts them in lock completely. And that's gonna be forcing them to sacrifice a permanent or discard a card each turn. And then whereas then we have Mystic Forge now, so we can cast stuff from the top of our library if it's colorless. That should definitely give us an advantage here. But them not being able to draw any more cards, I think is the biggest win here. Nice, feels good. Alright, that's a pretty good game. Got time saved out of game 1 and then recovered game 2 and 3. Obviously our sideboarding was on point, right? Let's see what we all had. We took out Ugin, Circuit Mender. We took out Ugin, Circuit Mender, all the Walking Ballistas. Alright, so we took out quite a few threats, but we're still able to get there. Throw this logo up again real... Yeah, I didn't record that game. You know what? Let's just record it. Or maybe, who knows, I'll extract the whole stream to YouTube. I tend to want to extract more though, like individual games, just because of the fact that people like watching, you know, individual games versus a whole 2-hour long 30-minute stream. Just to see a complete resolution of all the matches. That way you can have a good stopping point, and I think that's something that people look forward to. So yeah, that's the main reason why I'm doing that. Alright, let's see. Black. Summer Bloom. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Nice, we're keeping this. Has a lot of lands, but it does look like turn 3 Tron. And turn 4 Ulamog if we draw into it. Whew. Alright, my opponent was last seen playing... Okay, they didn't say what they were playing last. They mulligan down to 6 cards. I like Summer Bloom. Decent card image though. put a mine out there first, because it's quite easy to misplay a Tron land if you play the one that you have multiple of first. So rule of thumb, I always play the one that I have one of first. Alright, our Boreal Grazer, this tells me that we're playing against Amulet Titan. That's gonna be a match. Alright, let's go get something. Darn it. I feel like I can only slow them down here. Let's get Tron. Because at the very least I can just play a land each turn versus, you know, playing Tron because we have a forest, and then yes, we can play Sylvan Scrying and Ancient Stirrings, but at that point, what are we looking for, I think? That's the main reason why I decided on Power Plant versus something else. I think they're probably gonna put token out, because that token will be able to at least get some damage in for them for a while, actually. It's all gonna come down to, can I draw into something good before they kill us? Cast a Guardian Brig, so now they can, oh, they could go find Besiege. If they go find a Besiege, destroy one of my lands, then attacking is not going to be an issue for them. But it also means that we have, Ancient Stirrings that we can use. And if we use Ancient Stirrings, then we most likely hit another Ensnaring Bridge. That's so they didn't use the Besiege yet. Ouch. Nice. Drawing into a card liberated feels good. Exiling this Primeval Titan would set them back pretty significantly. Unless they have another Primeval Titan in hand, but there's ways they can recover and win here pretty easily, but I think exiling the Prime Titan was just overwhelmingly the best thing we could do. Dry the Felician Grove and a land, Cavern of Souls at that. So they have 2 cards left in hand. Valakut. Alright, so they're gonna be burning us. That's 1. Alright, so they didn't have quite enough mana to get another Titan out, so if we draw into something good here, we might be able to recover. What is this? Enchantment creature. I would need double green in order to kill it. Or Amulet. So let's just go Stirring since it's our best option. They have 0 cards left in hand. So that's pretty significant because I can cast Karn. Three. I would have 4 left on this still. Yeah, I think we're going Ugin here. Getting rid of that Dryad is just very, very high on the to-do list. Extremely high on the to-do list. And then being able to play a Wormcoil is just a godsend. Now, if we go ahead and find... right, let's go. We won against Titan. We'll celebrate that victory more than every other one this game. Because we don't know if we'll be able to recreate that. My opponent played pretty good though, because they waited for us in C, and you know, we're trying to see if we would have another ensnaring bridge. So if they had... I think if they had destroyed the Tron land, they would have had to rely on the dried wind condition more. But it doesn't mean that they knew what they were going to draw into the future, so it makes sense what they did. But we are going to celebrate that victory. Let's see, Torpor Orb is great here. Pithing Needle for Name and Besiege, amazing. Ratchet Bomb for destroying their amulets, so same thing for O-Stone. We know really Wormcoil engines are not that great here, along with Circuit Menders and Relic of Progenituses. And let's see, what else do we want to change? Alright, this is where it kind of gets weird. When I have to cut one more card. Platinum Empyrean, yes, it keeps us alive, but at the same time, they could destroy it. But they would have to destroy it plus deal enough damage to us, which makes it pretty significant. Oh, Stone, Maze Mantle, Match Bomb, Spyglass, Torpor Orb. I know I need to cut one more thing. I guess it's a Walking Ballista, right? Just because Walking Ballista, yes, while it's amazing, I would have to pump it up for it to get to the point where it's just amazing. Alright, let's get this started. Alright, I'm at 22 minutes there, 21 minutes. That was a pretty quick game for a game against Titan. Granted, we did pretty much get pretty lucky there. Alright, let's see. Mulliganing down hand size makes Bridge stronger. Let's do it. Alright, 2 pieces of Tron. Way to fetch. Let's see. We have this to go use. Create the green mana for Ancient Stirrings. Feels good. Ratchet Bomb can destroy that. I guess we put the Forest and Mystic Forge back. If they do turn 1 Amulet, we do turn 1 Grazer. Turn 1 Grazer is not as bad as turn 1 Amulet, so I'll take it. Turn 1 Power Plant. It's a Sphere. Seems good to me. We have double Stirrings. Droid of Elysian Grove. That came out early. They have the Dryad, so Amulet comes out next turn. You know what? Last zone. Alright, Mine, Power Plant, Tower next turn. So while they didn't play an Amulet here, well, they're about to get Amulet this turn and next turn. So they're gonna have all the mana they could ever need. Oof. I think if they played that one creature, the Colossus, something Colossus, would be in a pretty bad shape. Summoning Pact. Titan, so they're gonna give Titan Haste attack. Look for a land that bounces lands back to hand. Bounce their Besieger back to hand. Destroy destroy a piece of Tron. And that's gonna be pretty bad. Yep, Besieger got bounced to their hand already. So it didn't honestly matter what I did here. If I was on the play, maybe I could have done something different, but I think being on the draw, there's just no chance. That's 36, 9, 12, 18, 19, 20 damage. So, Exacxes with the Dryad coming in there. Oh, actually, they do 2 damage over. Oh, so it gets +2/+2 and haste. Vigilance and haste, I should say. Okay, well, I did see we might have some trouble recreating what we created the first time, right? Alright, I don't think there's too much we'd change here. So I'm just gonna hop back into it. I know Chalice actually can stop their summoning pact from working, so I guess I should have considered that as well. But if we're taking Chalice out, I guess we just take a Ballista out, right? Easy choice. Nice, Natural Tron, let's go. And Platinum Empyrean and Snare Bridge and O-Stone. All things that we can play on turn 3. Except for Empyrean, of course. Come on, don't turn 1 Amulet. Every time I say that they don't play it, but then they play something like Grazer. But turn 1 Amulet is definitely worse than turn 1 Grazer. That right there for them is probably game winning, honestly. The recovery on our end there is pretty nice though. The Grazer, well, Grazers are better than amulets, like I said before. Grazers are better than amulet. Oh, I could have used strings, right? All right, let's go. Woo! All right, this has been the most significant victory all night. It's not often you get to beat Titan, especially surviving through Besieger on turn 2. Feels good. All right, let's see. All right, so going into game number 4. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Woo, being Titan there is pretty amazing. Okay. So, like I have seen so far, Deck's performing pretty nicely. Definitely no complaints on my end. I have to say, lacking one card liberated did initially feel weird, but obviously shows up pretty often when it's needed, so props to Serum Powers there. Make sure this thing's working right. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go see if we can continue the win streak. Adros. Alright, opponent, good luck, have fun. Nice, natural Tron, let's keep. Turn 3, we can play everything in our hand. Which makes it Ensnaring Bridge work perfectly like it's supposed to. It's like the only one downside about a hand like this is we don't know what we're playing against, and if they're not something that relies on attacking to win, our hand falls pretty short. Blue-black tells me... Yeah, let's just go ahead and draw, right? Let's not draw. Try not to give them too much information if they hit us with a Thoughtseize. Godless Shrine. So this is Reanimator. Okay, are we getting, yeah, we're getting griefed. We're getting griefed hard. And they're about to probably bring the creature back to life after griefing. So now they're looking at our hand probably like, what the heck? Either they have Persist or they have Ephemerate. But most likely Ephemerate. I guess I saw it. It was Ephemerate. Now Walking Ballista goes bye-bye. Next turn as well, they could potentially... I guess potentially nothing, right? Now they have no creatures to Fumarate, let's go! But they know all the cards that are in my hand, unfortunately. They left us with land, double lands, and Serum Powder. Nice, we're still alive. They probably play Archon of Cruelty, so... if that hits the board, we are gonna be in some serious trouble. There's the Archon of Cruelty. Oof. The upside right now is we can empty our hand. The downside is we really need to draw into something great. Otherwise, they can come back pretty aggressively. Witch's Cottage. What is this? Archmage's Touch. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Remove a creature card from among them onto the battlefield again at the beginning of the end step. Put it back to their hand. That is pretty sick. I've never seen that before. It costs 4 mana to cast as well, so making them go down on lands would stop that. I think now I just destroy all their lands. Sundering Titan incoming. Ah, 5. Okay, I didn't count my mana. I was 1 off. Oh my gosh, that feels bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I was 1 mana off. Dang, 1 mana off. Man, there's so many good options I could have taken. They could do the same thing again. Oh, it's an instant. So I can choose to sacrifice Sundering Titan here. Which would destroy all their lands altogether. Whew. That Sundering Titan, I think, would have destroyed the Witch's Oven as well. I guess that means it's a swamp. Alright, so Torpor Orb is great here. Cage is also amazing. Stone is pretty great. Circuit Menders are kind of useless. Walking Ballistas are not the best thing out there. And then if they attack with a creature, that means Platinum Imperion's effect goes away. Oof, this is turn 3 Tron multiple ways. So of course we're gonna keep this. Alright, turn 3 Tron multiple ways and into Karn liberated. But if they Fumarate, make us discard 2 cards, they could choose Sylvan Scrying and Expedition Map. And then we would be moving very slow towards Tron. We get griefed. Griefed. Oh my gosh. Well, grief over Thoughtseize, not a bad trade. But if they Fumarate here as well, oh my gosh. Getting way ahead. Yep, they're Fumarating as well. So 7 Scrying goes bye-bye, right? I actually chose Chromatic Sphere. I guess because I can't, cast the Sylvan Scrying it makes sense. Because, it just prevents me from drawing more. So if I can't draw options, the only choice to take is to not have them. I definitely do not want them seeing what's in our hands, so I'm not gonna draw yet. Oh, okay. It lit the land up like I could play it again. I was about to say, what? I'm scared my land play for the turn. I only have 3 cards left in hand. Let's be realistic here. At the end of their turn, it makes sense to pop the star since I can generate green mana with Bosiju anyways. Should definitely be taking Kind Great Creator here. Or no, take Serum Powder, next turn Kind Great Creator. That's how I would do it. Oh, they took O-Stone? Next level. So they're beating us to death with grief. The good thing is now is they have to use grief at the start of their turn so we don't die. We stays alive for a little bit longer. They played nothing. Such a tough position to be in right here because let's see, grief got triggered. They could Fumarate again. They're gonna, what's the name? Rebound grief again next turn. If they don't get Archon here, we could be in a good position, but if they do Archon, gonna kinda be at a loss. I just didn't get bridge there because I'm afraid of Ephemerate again. Come on, no Archon. No Archon. That felt good. Okay, so since Grief is their main attacker, if Archon is not out here, we might be okay. Might be. Let's make Serum Powder into a creature. That way, if they get Archon out, we can sacrifice Serum Powder over Karn. Then if we hit any land, we can get Wormcoil out there next turn. And then Wormcoil out there, we can sacrifice things to Archon 3 times. Granted, our hand would be devastated, but at least that's 3 things we can sacrifice right there. Drifter. So they're just looking at trying to draw cards. Probably trying to move closer and closer to Archon, quick as possible. So next turn, I guess I can make Serum Powder into a creature, tap it for mana, play a Wormcoil. That way I could have 2 creatures out. Just imagine if they Ephemerate Muldrifter again. Oh my gosh, drawing so many cards. So many cards. Thoughtseize. They're gonna take Karn Liberated here, I think. Oh no. Not Karn. Okay, makes sense. Okay, let's see. Torpor Orb is not in my sideboard, so it's in the main deck. If I kill Karn and then go get Bottled Colister, I'll draw cards pretty aggressively. I don't have a way to gain life yet. Trading Post. Oh, where is it at? I could use Trading Post to start gaining life eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I can't rely on Karn here. And they're destroying my hand anyway, so why not just remove my hand from the possibility of being destroyed then? Let's cast that first, in case they have a response. Let's see, their response could be to Fumarate something, but if this is already out, then it makes no sense because it's gonna stop it. Now I just have to basically just hit Tron and then I should be good. But I guess my life total at being at 17. They already have 1-2 Fumarate used. So let's see, they play Archon, that's 3 damage. And they probably play 3 or 4 Archons, so that's total 12 damage. And then the Fumarate would be 6 more each. Okay, so yeah, I could still die. I could still die here. Oh, okay. Ephemerate goes on the stack first because it's their turn, so they get priority, which is amazing. Nice. Bottled Collister doing its work here, drawing us extra cards. Feels good. Not quite. It has not quite gotten us Tron online yet, but we're getting closer. Let's get Relic. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get Relic out there. They already have 3 Fumarates in the graveyard now. I think let's go ahead and just pop this, see what we draw into. Mine Tower power plant, so Tron finally online. Regardless of whatever they do, they can only attack for 2 damage. If they get rid of Bottle Collister, or 5 if they get rid of Ensnaring Bridge. I think this is still game 1, right? So I think being ahead now, we gotta worry about trying to save as much time as possible for game 2 and 3. Yeah, this is game 1. Wait, no, this is game 2. Oh, excuse me. Nice, let's go. Okay, GG's. Alright, felt pretty nice there. Oof, that was a pretty good game. I had to, like I said, I had to look which game it was. Because I was trying to think about how I would play against it next game. Alright, let's record this last game. Alright, going into game number 5. That last game right there, man. Showing me some new tech. By the man, the myth, the legend, Aspiring Spike. If y'all haven't checked the guy out on stream, he is goated. Man's knowledge of magic is insane. But at the same time, the dude also appreciates seeing something different. So I love to tune into the channel every so often, get some inspiration. Granted, if it's not Tronspiration or Tron inspiration, then I'm probably not taking. But seeing cool artifacts like bottled cluster right here, things like these, when I see them, I'm just like, this could go into my Tron deck. And it could just be so great. But I've constantly always done that with my different lists that I come up with. It's like I'll see an artifact and I'm like, I think I can incorporate this, and sure enough, let's go ahead and try it. I know the one thing I'm really waiting for is some way to stop fetch lands. Or maybe make it to where when people untap permanents, they lose life. Alright, going on to game number 5. This is for the 5-0. See how we do. We're on the draw. Let's go ahead and keep this. Ooh, double ensnaring bridge in hand. A Mystic Island Expedition map. I think we keep. I have no clue what we're going against. If I knew, I probably would do better in mulligan the sand. But since we don't know, we're just gonna play into bridge and pretend bridge is the strongest card on earth. Because if it fails here, we're just dead. If they're on control or burn, it's game over. What is this? Esha the Infinite. Oh. Blackleaf Cliffs. Thoughtseize. Bridge is gone. Street Race going in. I don't know what they're on still though. Oh, they're on Shadow. Oh, they actually chose Mystic Forge. They chose Mystic Forge to get rid of there. That's a little bit unorthodox. Saga coming out. Underworld Cookbook. It looks like they're mainly trying to do damage to win, so I'm a little surprised that they went ahead and chose Mystic Forge there. Come on, we need to draw into the other piece of Tron. Okay, it's this deck. Let's see, they can make a copy of Archon of Cruelty, make us lose damage. We'd lose 3 damage per turn, discard a card per turn. We'd basically never have a hand size again. There's more random discard as in Koldar. So maybe they're just going hardcore construct tokens? Hopefully. If that's the case, then we should be alright here. Alright, let's get a power plant. That brings Tron online. At least this makes it to where they have to kill 3 things in order to get on a decent attacking. I know they can make creatures deal 6 damage to themselves with Asmo. They have to sacrifice, what, 2 foods? So Sacrifice a creature, create a food token. Alright, so 5 damage coming at us. This exiling Asmo plus playing bridge leaves 1 card in hand. Do I want to sacrifice this thing yet though? No. Nice. Got there. Okay, alright. Let's see. I put Pithing Needle in there, Ratchet Bomb, O-Stone. We do not need Circuit Mender. We can definitely go down on Walking Ballista. Whew. Let's see. We saw nothing come back from the grave, so Relic can be gone. And then I think everything else here has value, right? That was a very, very unorthodox keep though. That was a huge risk. Huge risk. Just absolutely magnanimous. Proud of that. 2 pieces of Tron, 2 ways to draw. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to say keep. All these things are turn 4 plays though, which is unfortunate. Oh no, they're taking our, well, regardless of what they take here, right, we get to draw 1 card and be able to create 1 source of green mana. So if we draw into Chromatic, if we draw into Ancient Stirrings or Sylvan Scrying, we're decent. Let's just name Urza's Saga here so they can't create tokens. Come on, land. Alright, that's as good as a land. That's the perfect land right there. Nice, let's go! Alright, that feels amazing. We got the 5-0. After not playing Magic Online forever, it seems. Come back, you get a 5-0 victory to welcome you back. Feels good. Dang, it's been a minute since I got a 5-0. Now I'm up to 3 trophies this season. Nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a night because I've got to go get something to eat. And I also have a trip coming up, in which I'm going to Jamaica, so hey, maybe I'll be out there streaming Magic Online from Jamaica. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'll catch y'all fellas later. Hopefully you all enjoyed the games, enjoyed the content, enjoyed seeing something different from Tron. As you know, as usual, that's what shows up here anyways. Something different from just regular Tron. Alright, I'll catch y'all peeps later.